Hi guys, so it's time to do my weekly basket makeup tutorial. So I used all my products for my weekly makeup basket. I will have the link up here for you guys in the exclamation mark to what you can see what's in my weekly makeup basket. I always post those on Mondays, so you can always count on those on Mondays. I really like in this series, so I keep them there. So if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing I always do is start out with that e.l.f. wet gloss and do my eyebrows just to set them in place. And then I'm going to take my e.l.f. HD concealer and just kind of clean up underneath my eyebrows. Then I'm going to take my Fergie Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer and put that all over my lid. I'm going to do a pink eye today. So I'm going to use my Milani Shadow Eyes 12 Hour Wear eyeshadow, and this one is in Sand Dunes. I'm going to take my Wet n Wild single eyeshadow in Nutty and put that in my crease as like a transition color. So the eyeshadow palette I'm using today is the Glam Eyes HD by Rimmel London. This is in English Rose, and I'm just using the lid color there that I showed you and put it all over my lid. I will also wet it so it gives it more intensity. Then I'm going to use that color there that I'm showing you, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in my crease. It's really hard to get your brushes in there, but you know, I managed to do it. But that's why I don't use these eyeshadows as frequently as I should, because it's hard to get into the littler shades. The big cross one is easy to get into, but the little ones are hard to get into. But I really wanted to use this palette up. Well, not use it up, but just give it some love, so I use that in my crease, like I said, and then the darker color is going to be out on my outer. For cleanup today, I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild single eyeshadow in Creme Brulee. This is just really close to my skin color. It's another great color to clean up if you are a pale skin person like myself. Then I'm going to go back in with that Rimmel palette and use the highlighter shade in that palette and put that on. Eyeliners today, I'm using my Wet n Wild on the bottom lash line and my LA Color Graphics eyeliner for my wing and top line. Next, I'm going to curl my lashes, and I'm going to be using my new Maybelline Lash Stiletto eyeliner in Berry Black. Today was my first time using it and I am in love with it already. I love how it makes my lashes long, and it's in the waterproof kind, so it keeps them nice and curled. And yeah, it's just a really great mascara. I took a picture of it so you can see it a little bit better on my Instagram if you want to check that out. I always have my channels down in the description box so you can find me easier. Or not my channels, my social media. Next, I'm going to use my baby skin. I've noticed my pores have kind of enlarged, and with the foundation that I use, sometimes it sinks into my pores a little bit. So you definitely need a primer or some sorts to fill in those pores. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it all over my face and blend it all into my skin. I'm going to take my Wet n Wild correcting palette here, and I'm going to go ahead and pop the white into the inner corners of my eyes, and then I'm going to also pop some of the green on my acne spots, and just to help conceal them. I will have a review on this palette here coming up, along with the Rimmel London foundation that I've been using and loving. Today I'm using my Rimmel London Lasting Finish 24-hour with Comfort Serum foundation. I absolutely love this foundation. It lasts pretty much all day and I never have to touch up, so it's one of my favorites. So I'm going to go ahead and dot that all over my face, then take my little beauty blender and blend it all in.
What we do here is go back.
I'm going to use my Stay Matte by Rimmel. I love this setting powder. It just works really well, makes me matte, doesn't have no shimmers to it, and this is in Buff Beige. I forgot to mention in my foundation I'm in Light Ivory. So I'm just going to put this all over my face and then blend it all in. For contouring today, I'm going to use my LA Colors Mosaic Bronzing palette here. It has just a whole bunch of different colors in it that you swirl around and mix together on your brush. And it's in Sun-Kissed Bronze. I don't typically like this bronzer, maybe underneath my e.l.f. bronzer, but I need to give it some love, so I went ahead and used it today. And then I'm going to go ahead and clean up my contour with my Fit Me powder. This is in Porcelain. I like to use it to clean up that contour, or cooking as they call it.
What we do here is go back.
For my blush today, I'm going to be using NYX blush. I got this in a friend mail from Maria, and I absolutely love this blush. It's called Mocha, and it's just like the perfect color for me. I think it just goes well with my pale skin. Then I'm going to go ahead and blend everything together, blend in my cooking, and blend in the brush and bronzer together. For highlight today, I'm using my Fergie Wet n Wild highlighter in Hollywood Boulevard. Yes guys, I finally found it. I've been searching for a couple weeks now. Finally, I found a Walgreens that actually had it. I stopped at a Walgreens on our way home from our trip that we did this weekend to Washington, and yes, they finally had it, and I'm not disappointed at all. This is a great highlighter. For my lipstick, I'm going to be using this LA Colors Color Bomb, and this one is in Zap. I love these. They're very highly pigmented, and they're just a really great moisture lip balm for your lips. So that's the finish. I hope you guys enjoyed this weekly basket makeup tutorial. I enjoy doing these for you guys. If you have any questions, please ask them. I'm sorry my lighting was terrible. It wasn't a very bright day, and hopefully my beauty room will be ready soon so I can have good lighting for you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Big